Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. I'm your host, Matt Batiri, here with you today with another altcoin video. So altcoin video, not a technical analysis video, something a little bit different. Why? Because today is my birthday, so I wanted to change things up. The market's been going up, down, sideways, and all around. And I thought I'd change things up by sharing with you guys a little bit about the process that we go through when trying to find altcoins that are going to either outperform Bitcoin or year on year produce all-time highs, much like Bitcoin. Much like Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, for example, which is basically the #1 altcoin available out on the market. So with today, I'm going to share with you the support acronym that we basically use here at Breakout Solution in order to do a deep dive into all the altcoins that land on our lap each and every single week. So without further ado, let me share with you our support system. So #1, solution. What is the solution to the problem? Now, a lot of you guys that are going to read this, like, well, how do I basically find out all the answers to these, specific criteria that you guys are talking to? Well, I'm going to share with you how we're going to use Chat-GPT and utilize the power of AI in order to find the answers to a lot of these problems. So #1 solution, what is the solution to the problem? So when you're looking at a cryptocurrency, let's quickly just use Solana as an example, because Solana's in the news at the moment, in a little bit of hot water. So with Solana, you can find it on CoinMarketCap. You can go to the About section, or you just scroll down, and you should see a little bit of a blurb about Solana. This is the first step in our research, just looking at the blurb, seeing if the use case, what they're trying to do is a blue ocean strategy, so no one else is doing it, or if they're doing it similarly to someone else, are they doing it better? That's the #1 thing. So you can read a little bit about Solana here. You can also read about the founders here. What makes Solana unique? There's a fair bit of information here. So how much Solana coins are in circulation? How is the Solana network secured? And where can I buy Solana? So there's a fair bit of info here on CoinMarketCap, but of course, most importantly, you should be checking out the website of Solana, reading through it, read their white paper, understanding what problem are they trying to solve with their blockchain. Or Solana, of course, is a blockchain, but let's just say it's another token that's not a blockchain. Maybe it's a peer-to-peer currency or whatever it is. Look at the solution to the problem. So because a lot are peer-to-peer, sorry, excuse me, something in my throat. With most tokens, they're investment tokens, right? They're representative of the value of the business, and maybe they're not used for they're not a blockchain token such as Matic, such as Avalanche, etc. It's really important for you to look at the solution to the problem. So if it's just a token that can be used in exchange for goods and services, what is the speed? How many blocks are created? What's the tokenomics like? You need to look at that token in a little bit more depth in regards to what are the comparisons. The same way that when a new iPhone comes out, I normally go to the Apple website. I go, oh, show me the difference between Apple 13, 14, and now obviously the new 15. And I like to look at the comparisons. What's the CPU? What's the battery? All that type of stuff. You can do the same thing with a lot of the cryptos. All right. So you want to look at their use case. What's comparable? What's similar? What's the transaction speed? What's the community? How many followers on Twitter, etc., etc., etc. So first of all, what is the solution? Now, how is it different to what's already available out there? So what you can do is you can obviously use Chat-GPT. Go away. How do I get this? Yep. So basically, I did a really quick prompt before I started, and you can just say what cryptocurrencies is similar to Solana. So Solana is obviously a blockchain, so it then spits out a few different protocols that are similar to Solana. So once again, if you're not very educated in the space and you're unsure what differences you're supposed to be looking for, etc., use Chat-GPT or Bard, which is the Google version of Chat-GPT, right? These are fantastic tools, really condenses how much research you need to do, how you need to do comparisons, etc., and you can find all the information you need with these two tools. Now, Next on there is, what is the problem being solved? Now, normally what you will find is you will find this in the white paper. It will normally be in the abstract, or the first thing that they talk about is the problem that they're trying to solve with their crypto. As I said before, there's so many different cryptocurrencies right now on CoinMarketCap. How many do we have? Cryptos, it says 1.8 million, but I don't think it's that. I thought it was like 22,000 or something like that recently. Maybe it is 1.8 million. That seems pretty shocking to me. I think last time I looked at it, it was around the vicinity of like 25,000, something like that. So maybe there's a bit of a website glitch, but that could also be right. It feels like every single day something new and new and new is coming out in regards to cryptocurrencies, and it's very difficult to stay on top of every new sort of releases. So you need to make sure you do your own research, dive deep into each and every single product or crypto that you're looking to buy, because obviously then that research is going to pay off come the bull market. So what problem is they're solving? So let's look at Solana, for example. Let's see if we can find their white paper. So all you need to do, what you can build with Megatrends solutions. So obviously this is the solutions part of what Solana does. Let's see if we can find their white paper. If it's not up here, normally it'll be at the bottom. You'll see white paper. No, there's no white paper here. So once again, pretty simple. Just use Google, Solana white paper. Like so. So you can just Google it. Here we go, Solana white paper. This is their white paper, legal disclaimer. So the abstract will normally give you an understanding of what it is that they're trying to solve. So what problem it is that they're trying to solve. Next, is there a strong community around the project? So once again, we can go back to CoinMarketCap. Let's use Solana as an example. Solana, my spelling's off today. So on Solana, all you need to do is you go to their socials. So you go to Twitter, check out their Twitter, how many people are in their Telegram, so chat. You can find their Discord, you can find their Telegram. Look at these. It's really, really important to see how many followers they have, how many people in their Telegram, how active is their Discord, because a community drives price majority of the time, especially for retail investors. Look at Shiba Inu, look at Pepe earlier this year, look at Dogecoin. These are obviously, less known utility case type cryptocurrencies, but it's really important to still look at all these factors that can push something. Everyone gets into crypto because they'll get rich quick scheme. Now, Doge was obviously back in 2017, 18. Then you had Shiba Inu in the last bull market. This year you had Pepe. So these had really good communities. You heard about him. You saw marketing because of them. And sometimes investments don't need to be strategic in regards to use case. It can just be like, hey, I'm going to throw $100 at this because I'm seeing it everywhere. So it sounds like there's a lot of community behind it. Or they're doing they're marketing really well. So therefore, this company knows how to push this product further, even sometimes if it's not, it's not a token that you're looking to hold for a long-term investment. Community-driven products tend to have such a big rally and such a big FOMO because that's what happens. Look at GameStop. What happened with GameStop a couple of years ago, right? You had Wall Street Bets on Reddit. They created this huge bull market because they had this really strong community. Everyone started pushing funds towards it, and that built up that really big short squeeze on GameStop. So these are just some of the examples of what how a community sentiment can really push a product or even a crypto into or towards the moon. Next is who is involved in the project. Just a bit of research, do some Google, but normally you'll see it on their website. So if we go to the Solana website, all right, let me go back to the website. On the Solana website, normally you'll have information about the team, right? So you do need to do a little bit of digging. We did see on Solana who the founders were. So you've got Anatoly Yakovenko, and then there's probably a few other people. And all you need to do is do a little bit of a deeper dive. Now, when you see people mentioned on websites, always good to do a little bit of digging. The biggest professional platform or social media platform is LinkedIn. So always do a little bit of research. So let's just maybe do a bit of an example and go to my LinkedIn. Let's just, I'm just going to do a search for Solana in here. Solana, and we might see like a Solana dev or something like that. Solana, founder, pay, Algorand. Okay, so you go, founder at pay. There you go. Look at this person, right? Never heard of this guy. So he's obviously worked with Algorand, Solana. So you can look at the people that are stated on the website. Normally you'll have, you know, multiple names, people working, marketing team, all that type of stuff, founders. So just do a little bit of research, because it does take a little bit of time, of course. If there's a team of 20 and maybe there's like fake profiles or whatever it is, you're going to find that in the first couple of profile pictures. But it's your duty as an investor to make sure that you are looking deeper into the team. Do they exist? Do they have a social profile? Do they have a Twitter? Are they active on Twitter? All these types of things are really going to culminate to you making a great investment, because you're diving deep into the team and making sure that no one has previously rug pulled or anything. They actually exist. They're active on socials. They're keeping the community up to date with all the updates happening on the chain or with that cryptocurrency, et cetera, et cetera. So you need to dive into the team. Next, relevance. Why need blockchain? What is the utility? So can this product be created without blockchain? Obviously, blockchain is about making something that's non-fungible, that's traceable, that has an open ledger. There's lots of benefits to that, but sometimes people just, for the heck of it, because blockchain is such a hype word, that people just, you know, create a product that doesn't really require blockchain technology. So is there an actual use case for blockchain to be used in this product? Or is it something that, you know, someone's just, you know, thought, hey, let's use blockchain technology and crypto, we can make it rich. Let's just put out some form of currency. Let's have a, you know, use case to it. But are they really trying to solve a problem, or are they trying to make a quick buck? This is why it's important to understand, is there a reason behind why this business is using blockchain technology, or can they be using a simplified version to make that business or that thought process or that idea actually work without blockchain? Lastly, the tokenomics. If you've been watching this channel for quite some time, you know that normally when I do a bit of a live preview of my research, I normally look up here at the total supply of the token and the circulating supply. For some reason, the circulating supply isn't just here right now. Let's have a look. Maybe it's here. Token distribution. Well, this is the distribution, but normally you'll see, this is the total supply. Oh, circulating supply. There we are. All right. So right now, it looks like Solana's at about 80%-ish circulating supply, which is quite good. Normally, we like to go for things that have got 50% or more. Anything that has less than that, normally what you'll see is big dumps on the market when new circulating tokens are released, because the more tokens in circulation, the decrease in market cap and the decrease in value of that token that you're holding of that cryptocurrency. So it's really important to look at the circulating supply, make sure that the tokenomics and how it's split amongst team members, devs, all that type of stuff is super important. So we can see here that community reserves for Solana is 38%. This is something that I always didn't like about Solana. They have a lot of people at the top end. So like developers, people that got in early, so the seed round, they have a lot of the tokens. So you can see here seed sale, founding sale, team, foundation, validator sale. It seems like it's very heavy up here. Normally what you'd like to see is you'd like to see the community have the majority of the tokens. Anything above 75% is great, but anything less than that, kind of like Solana, it just means that these people, when they say their tokens are getting released, that they can dump on the market. You have to also research if team members are given tokens, is there a lockup period? How long is the lockup period? All these types of things are super important for you to research, because when you're about to get into a project, you want to know, is there more tokens coming out? And also, who's holding the most tokens? Which addresses are holding the most tokens? There's so much power now with AI that you can actually track addresses, the largest Solana addresses, to make sure that when they're sending funds to and fro, you can get an alert system. And a really easy one that I like to use is on Twitter. And it's been a while since I've looked them up, but I'm pretty sure the name was Whale Alerts. Whale Alerts. There we go. Whale Alerts is great. Okay. What I like about Whale Alerts is it lets you know when there's big transfers of a certain token, right, from wallets to wallets. So right here, 22,000 ETH transfers from unknown wallet to Coinbase. So Are they selling, for example? That's why would you send from an unknown wallet to Coinbase, as an example? XRP transferring from unknown wallet to Bitstamp. Are they looking to sell? This is all really important data that can make and break the timing of when you actually purchase these tokens. So do a little bit of research, follow whale alerts, find some AI. Find some AI software that can maybe sometimes connect to Twitter. You have plenty of Twitter bots out there that when someone releases a tweet, it can post it up into Discord. There's plenty of stuff out there. You just need to do a little bit of research on how you can simplify, but also cover a multitude of coins without having to continuously watch web pages and so forth. There's plenty of AI tools and technology out there that you can use, integrate into systems that will allow you to obviously track your favorite tokens and give you a better opportunity of when to buy and when to sell that, so you can make maximum appreciation and return on investment in the next bull market. Guys, that is it for me today. Before I let you go, I want to let you know that we have one last time, we have this evening our Future of Money event. So breakoutnow.co/future of, oh, that's the replay. There we go. That's the real one. So breakoutnow.co/future of money. It's a free event. Come learn about what is happening across the world, why we're currently going through hyperinflation, how CBDCs and the World Economic Forum is doing you injustice, and how in the next few years, we're going to see a lot of people trying to jump into crypto because they're going to see there's a sovereign way to hold their wealth without obviously bending at the knees from local governments that want to obviously onboard you into the new digital central bank digital currencies, which is going to remove a lot of your freedom. It's going to obviously track everything that you spend, and not only that, it's really going to be very bad for a society because they're going to be able to possibly lock your accounts if you are misbehaving. You're having too many fines or drunken disorder, whatever it is. They can start doing what China is doing with their WeChat and impose restrictions on us as citizens of this country. So I recommend that you attend this evening's event. Come learn a lot from Michael and Wasim, and I can't wait to see you there. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next Wednesday. Bye for now.